ever a pool that I go out on and I hydrophone and then I static test and I can't find the leak, that's when we're going to get into pressure testing, and pressure testing is last. But another reason I'll use pressure testing is if I do have a pull on a static test. So if I have pool returns where I have a pull, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plug to and I'm going to hook my pressure rig up to the furthest return from the equipment. There's a couple of reasons for this. I just confirm the leak with pressure. And again, I could pressure test against a good quality valve on the other side. And if I don't have a good quality valve on the other side, I will plug it. If I have to cut it, I will. If I have to plug it, I will. If I can plug it without cutting it, I will. So pressure testing is water only. I will only use water for that actual pressure test, and it's never, ever, 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 ever necessary to go over 15 pounds of pressure. You don't need it. So again, bringing something up to 15 pounds max, you could use 10, it's just as good. We will literally bring our pressure up, and if it's confirmed as a leak, we will watch our pressure slowly drop. Or it could be so bad that we can't get any pressure in the line. We see this quite often where we have a clean break in a pipe and we can't even get it on to hold any pressure. But there's two parts to pressure testing. It's to confirm what you found in a static test. It's to confirm that you don't have a leak in a system or lines, or let's say returns or suction or whatever it might be. But then it's two-part. We will add air combination to the water in order to create bubbles coming out of the area of the leak. And from that point, we could use our deck plate or we could use our soil probes over the landscape or soily or grass areas to actually pinpoint our leak. So now that we told you about the process, we told you about the hydrophones, the static test, the pressure test, the add air if necessary, that should get you very, very close to the leak, literally right on top of the leak. Again, whether you're hearing it with the deck plate or whether you're hearing it with the soil probe. I like to measure twice and cut once. So I like to personally get a camera in anything I heard. Can't always do that. And again, this isn't always possible. So sometimes you have to go with that first initial result.